Oh, it finally got pushed over. What caused it to get pushed over? Okay, no, it's good. This is an extrusion plant. This is perfect. This is great. These are exactly the products they were asking for. What's up, guys? My name is Khan, and we're back today with more Infinifactory. And in the last episode, we got through these 3 challenges and the second resource site here. And we're going to go through these last 2, and then again to the performance review. We're flying through this game, so I'm really excited. But in this next puzzle, we're going to build a terrestrial surveyor. I haven't looked at these yet. I don't know how difficult they are. Oh my goodness. We're building like a tank robot? 10 of those. Okay. Do we have to build them from complete scratch? Literally, there is nothing built for us. Are you serious? What is this? We got a head piece. Is that a head piece? And then block piece. And then tread pieces. And I'm assuming the treads come out one at a time as well, right? So, okay. So first thing we're going to need 2 sets of treads. And then we're going to need a T shape of blocks, 4 blocks total. And then we'll just have to put the head piece on top. 2 sets of treads is easy to do. Like, we can do that right away here. So we'll just go 1, 2, 3, and then that'll be 1 set, and the other set will be right off this section, and we can of course weld it right away, like so. So we can just do that, and then we'll have a piston deploy guy thingy, just like this. So that'll push those 3 off, and we'll do another one here, and those can all be connected. And then we just have to connect that to a sensor. You know, we'll just put a conduit piece. Actually, we can just use a block there. And then connect that to a sensor, which comes out 1, 2, I think like here. Whoops. Okay, easy enough. And then that all connects up to this, just like so. And this should give us 1 thing of 2, and this gives us the second thing. So this should be 2 things of 3. All right, so here comes the tank treads. They get welded, welded, and welded. And then we have 2 individual tank treads, which then we can feed along this belt to wherever we need to go with that. We're going to do the same thing with this thing. We're going to feed off 4 and make a assembly, I guess 3, and then we'll just put 1 on top somehow. You know what? Maybe we can do the whole thing in once, actually. Maybe we can do this whole piece with 3 and 2 and the robot head all at the same time, and we'll just kind of deploy that all, and the robot head will feed somewhere. I don't know what we'll do. So we're going to have 1 individually and then 3 that are welded together. And that'll save us some space. And we can go like this. They'll get attached together. And then they'll be supported on the one side, right? Just like that. 3 and 1. Okay, and then we'll just deploy. Can we even do this with this? No, that wouldn't work, would it? What if we do this? We can put that right on top right away. And then have another little block like this. So it's going to push the 3 off. The 3 is going to get stuck down there, and then it's going to feed the 1 around, which will come up on top here. And we can put a welder just like this to attach them together. Right? So now this should make at least half the assembly. Yeah, the robot head will have to deal with that in a sec. Okay. Alright, and then the robot head, we'll bring this up and over with a lifter, and then have it drop on top of everything, and we won't have room for it because we won't have room for it. You know what? Let's move this. Okay, let's move this whole assembly. We'll move this out of the way. Same idea, just in a different spot. So the 3 guy will go this way, and we'll drop it onto a landing pad here. There, now we can build that. So there we go. And then this guy will go same thing. Just like that, and it'll go on top. This one we can get rid of most of these blocks now. So 3, it just needs really those 2. Right? So don't worry about the robot head for now. We should be able to go boom, 3, check, check, down, on top, perfect. And then we can put the robot head on the very top of all that. So we'll just go like this. We can just feed this all the way out here, and then it needs to just go up 1, which is... okay, that's fine. That should push it probably up, I think 1 more. Go there. And then that way we can feed it up. Perfect, just like that. This is probably not the most efficient way to do this, but you know what? There we go, and that'll just keep that supported. Okay, awesome. And then we're gonna have to put a delay on that whole step because it's obviously way faster. Yeah, way faster. So we'll just, you know what, we could just stage this the same way we've done it before. So we'll put like a block there to hold one. So the second robot head will actually be the one that kicks that out of the way. Otherwise, if we put a big zigzag, I mean, we could do that too, but then it would just be a lot slower. All right, there we go, perfect. Is that right? Oh, that is right, fantastic. And then, so now we just need to get rid of this and then attach it to 2 treads. All right, here we go. This should be easy mode. Building robots. Boom, boom, up, over, head comes in, next. Look at that, perfectly out of the way. Right. And then we have to meet up with that stuff. So this should be pretty simple. Okay, boom, you're attached, you get pushed. It treads, good. Okay, so that's where it sits. It sits with that in the middle. Treads, treads. Okay, so both of these treads have to get rotated and one has to go over. Okay, well, we'll just, you know, we'll just separate them right off the bat then. This one will come this way. And this one will come this way. So you'll go this way and then we'll rotate you like so. I think that'll work. Right? Rotate, rotate. And then this one, yeah, we'll feed you up. Do that there. Okay, so that gets up to like this height. I think is like this height, I believe. And then that means we put a conduit piece like so. And we put the sensor like this. Okay, that should be good. We'll just fast forward again. No. Man, this is a really complicated assembly. It's not difficult per se. There's just a lot of steps we have to do, right? So it's just you have to think of each thing one step at a time and think of the fact that we completely screwed up the position of that. All right. Rotate, rotate, push into position. Okay, good. So then you're gonna go up and we'll just, we'll put a block. All right, so you'll be the guy that goes over. I don't even think that's tall enough. We have to go all the way in behind because otherwise we don't have room to lift the stupid robot up out of the way because we got to lift it like straight and up and over. So, okay, you know what? We're just going to go this way. We're going to have to lift this twice. Do we honestly have to lift this twice? Or we have to weld the head somewhere? Well, I don't want to weld the head somewhere else. We're going to have to lift this twice. Oh, my goodness. We're rotating everything. We're rotating the robot, and then we're rotating both of these stupid tread pieces all at the same time. You know what? Let's just do this differently. Let's just assemble the whole thing here, and then rotate it, and then move it off. That would be the actual smarter idea. So let's just move this, get rid of that. These will both get lifted up. Okay, this is the better solution. Robot can come here. Yeah, exactly. And we don't need a stupid thing here. Okay, we can just do this, and we can go to keep this down. We'll just do something like that. Okay, problem solved. And that'll keep the entire assembly down. So if we fast forward this, right? Now it'll get lifted up, pushed over. There we go. So that's the one. We're gonna do the same thing over here with this guy because we're gonna need 2. Again, probably not super efficient, but whatever. And we'll go like that. And actually, you know what? We'll just connect these to the same sensor because who really cares if they're sequenced or not? And then same thing. We'll just do a little safety bar here. Something like that. Okay, so if we fast forward, that one goes up, gets in position. There we go, 2 treads. Simple enough, forward, boom, across, down, you go that way. Look at that, perfect. Awesome, both are in position. Just need to go forward 1 extra block. Okay, and then we have to weld all that together somehow. Weld it right like that. That'll weld all three together, and then we can actually just deploy the piston on this outside one, so when that one falls into position, it'll weld right away, and then we'll push this off. And then we can push this off, go forward a little bit, and rotate it, and then we'll see where we end up. And we'll have to lift it up another step. Okay, so down, down, forward, forward, down. Oh, this one's too quick. The outside one is faster than the inside one. Interesting. We'll just put this one on its own sensor so it can go right away, and then we'll just connect these with a line of blocks. There we go. So now this one will just deploy right away. That'll get into position first, hopefully. Up, deploy. There we go. Perfect. It's in position. Excellent. Oh, look at that. Perfectly smooth. Okay, and then this. So we can then drag you out here and then put a lifter down there. I think this is all we need to do. This is not that complicated a solution at all. Very simple. So we've got the robot body manufacturing facility over here. We get 3 in 1, and then the robot head comes and gets put on top. Then that gets welded and sent over to the main manufacturing facility where the 2 treads get dropped in from the tread manufacturing over here. And then the whole assembly gets sent, lifted up, pushed across onto this belt and to the finish. Well, hopefully this should work. We got the body being produced there, dropping down, robot head comes up, goes over, drops in position, gets shunted forward, tread, pushed forward, welded, lifted up across. Oh, there's another, oh, okay, no, that's fine, that's fine. We just need to force the whole assembly to stay down, because the lifter, I think it lifts like 5 or 6 blocks or something, and you can't control that. But if you do this, then it keeps it down. All right, we should be good. Grab that, rotate, into position, lift up, push. Oh, look at that, perfect. Really cool level. I really like it. We're building entire facilities, or we're building an entire facility to build an entire robot. This is really cool though. Look at it go. Rotate, up. It's great. I really like how the entire robot, like, it stays flush on this row of blocks. That row of blocks actually prevents it from getting lifted at any point in time. This is awesome. All right, how many more we got? 4, 3. Ooh. So, pretty good on the cycle score, which is, I guess, actually not really good. That's average. Most people did it that way. A few people obviously did it faster. This is a pretty horrendous footprint and block score. I mean, I feel like I could go back and, you know, sort of take some of these areas here and, you know, condense them a little bit, make them a little bit together. Same sense with the blocks. We've got a lot of excess conveyor here we could probably get rid of. But regardless, you know what? It works. Don't care. We're going to go back to the cell, and we're going to do the final anti-javelin point defense puzzle. This is a cool looking area here with these pillars. All right, what are we? We're building a cannon. Well, it's a 1, 2, 3. It's a barrel with 2 out pieces and then 3 block pieces. And okay, so we got. So what? How long do we got to build? We got to build a 3 long barrel, 2 long thingy, and then 3. Okay, well this is easy mode. We'll do the same thing again. So what do we got for everything? Just starts here. So really, we want to build the factory as close as we can here, and then just transport the final product all the way to the end. The 3 and the 2 we can actually attach all together as one big piece. So we'll just do that real quick. Okay, so 3, 1, 2, 3. And actually, we don't even need that because we can literally just weld them as they come out. Right? So they come out, they get welded, and then we'll... the sensor should be there. That's 3. And we'll just push it off in, I don't know, that direction. Doesn't really matter. And we'll put, you know, a block here. Right? Like that. And we can push this off like so. So that's 1, 2, 3. Actually, hold on. Do we even... We don't even need this, do we? We literally don't even need this. We could just do that, couldn't we? Because then it's 2. And then as soon as this third one goes, it gets shunted right away. That's fantastic. Okay, and then the same sense with this one. We can just do 1, 2. And same deal. When this one actually gets to 2, it can go like that. Okay, cool. And then this will just go to some assembly stage alpha here. I guess, whatever. And this piece actually will bring forward and across, whoops, one more here, and then across like that. And then we can drop that into place. And then we should be good to go on these two. And they've welded a full-out barrel together. And we can actually just pull that off right away with that piece there, because as soon as the barrel lands, it'll just drag it out of position. We don't even need a piston for any of this. All right, so there, see those two go down there. Barrel gets put into position, boom. So now we've got a cannon, awesome. Okay, so that's the cannon piece. So the stand, we're gonna need to do an actual sort of a piston setup here. We'll have to do this like that, and we'll have to do, let me see here, one more piece like that, and one more piece like this. And actually, come to think of it, we can do the piston setup a little bit better than I've been doing the previous ones, because all we gotta do is do this, right, and put a welder like that, and when it hits that third one, this one can just get pulled off like so. Right? Because it doesn't need to have a piston, just the one in, oh, no, wait, hold on. So those two go together, they get welded, and the one in behind gets pushed off. I don't know if we can we drop the one in behind? Oh, we can. We can no, it won't work. We're gonna need to lift this one up, because we don't have space, unless we go to the left. All right, so we'll just go over to here, so we can have some space, and then we'll weld this whole thing together, like so. So that'll stack there, and wait, hold on, the one in behind, I guess we can weld it and rotate it. We have to, oh no, we don't have to, no, the one has to go in front. Yeah, so this is good, okay, and then this one will just come across around here, and go like that. So this is probably a little inefficient, but here we go. So this should be 2, and this should make the stand no problem, which is in the right spot now. Perfect. And then we'll have this stand deploy with one of those piston setups, as per usual. And it'll just be, again, a piston triggered by the next piece moving by. So this should go boom, eject, yeah, out of the way, weld, weld. That one goes out of the way, and then this can get pushed onto, it's got to go onto a lifting block, so we'll move this over one and then onto a lifting block, which brings it up. Weld. I'm an idiot. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. We'll fast forward this. Boom. There we go. Okay, excellent. So then the stand we're going to need to bring over to final assembly X portion 6.3. Okay, good. And then we'll just bring the barrel up, and then we just need a giant tall pillar of stuff and a sensor here and a piston to push this back onto another conveyor belt. We're just gonna stage a few. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just stage it. Do we need to stage 1? Is that even too close? It's gonna push it out of the way. Of course it will. We'll just build our final assembly way out over here, and then that way we can have more than enough room to stage a few here this way. So we'll go like this, right? And that is dead lined up. Okay, we're gonna rotate the gun, and then we're going to bring it off again, right? Gun up. That didn't do anything. Gun up. Okay, no, we're not. We gotta rotate it the other way. Perfect. Okay. And then we'll just put another piece out here. Okay, excellent. And now we can stage the guns over here. And we can stage at least one of them. Yeah, and then this guy we can bring into position here. This is actually going to be perfect, right? And then we just go like this. Okay, this is going to be good. And then we just need to have a welding, majumning assembly guy like this. Right? And then we just got to push the whole thing out of the way somehow. Actually, the next piece coming in could probably push it out of the way. There comes one stand. Gun gets pushed out of the way. Drops. Next piece... Oh, next piece comes in and welds it up again. There we go. Sensor on the back of the gun. Pushes out of the way. Perfect. And then we can just feed the whole thing across to Destiny. And then we got to lift the whole thing up. And then we've got to bring it over to here. Okay, and all we've got to do to get this to stay, it's 1, 2, what, 3 high? So like that. So we just need to literally put like a block like this. All right, and you know what? We can actually save ourselves a ton of score here. Because this is 2, we'll just have the conveyor half as much. All right, and there we go. We should be good to go now. Weld across, up, bring the whole assembly over, weld down, across, We can even save ourselves a little bit more there. All right, welding, coming across. Perfect, look at that. That's awesome. Okay, so let's try increasing the cycle score before we go get our performance review. Let's go to max input rate. I think this is gonna break. Yeah, it's, yeah, no, it's oh, it finally got pushed over. What caused it to get pushed over? Okay, no, it's good. We're just, this is an extrusion plant. This is perfect. This is great. These are exactly the products they were asking for. Normal input rate. Let's go full speed. Finish this puzzle up. Get our performance review. Perfect. This is awesome. Look at that. Making all these cannons. No problem is too difficult. Ooh. Ooh, that was on the weak side of the cycle score too, so people definitely made it faster. Weak side of the footprint, and the block, you know, kind of right in the middle of the block score, I guess, but oh, that's rough. I thought we were going to be on the better side of the cycles, but I guess not. You're going to have to do stuff. But you know what? The aliens don't care. We're off to our performance review. Just, we did super, super well. Hello, guys. I'm back again. Okay. Intercourse magazine. Oh my goodness. Perfect. That looks great. Anyways, guys, make sure you guys, of course, let me know what you think of this series in the comments down below. It seems like we've got one section left. The resource site 902.42. So it looks like there's 5 puzzles left in the entire game, which is kind of awesome. I'm not sure if there's extra challenge puzzles or not. I'll have to check that out. But make sure you guys, of course, let me know what you think of this series in the comments down below. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button while you're at it. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see y'all next time.